I'm very excited to announce that they're going to be the first person presenting, and it's actually a team who is going to be presenting, which is pretty exciting. We have Elle and Aung, Thuta, Thu. I'm so sorry, but we'll keep trying. I'm working on myself too. All right, folks, if we're excited to go, let's get this party started. Whenever you're ready, share your screen and get going.
Sorry, this might take a while.
No worries. I also love, by the way, folks, the background of what they have. That is like the name of their company. So that's pretty cool. Like, I'm sorry, I just had to realize that. That's awesome, guys. That's so cool.
Hello, judges. Today, we would like for us to introduce our brand to you. A brand that will certainly change the digital lives of many. We are OKO, saving your vision one idea at a time. I'm ATT, or Aung Thuta, and I'm the COO.
I'm Elle, and I'm the CEO.
We are passionate about this. The power on my cousin's glasses is around 100, but he's only 8. He started online school like 2 years ago, and right now he is in year 3. I'm sure that there are more people like this whose eyesight is worsened because of the pandemic. So Ellie and I are here to help. Here's the problem. Due to COVID-19 and the increased use of screens, both in the education and technology industries, a lot of kids and adults are suffering from computer vision syndrome, or CVS for short. 70% of adults in the United States suffer from digital eye strain due to the increased use of digital devices. Furthermore, CVS has increased 2 to 3 times since the second wave of the pandemic. Here's the other problem. We also know that in the age of technology, privacy is a priority for everyone. Our solution. This is why we have created an app that sells eye protection products and educates the world on how to take care of your eyes so they can last for years. We also sell screen protectors that black out your screen so others can't see what you're doing. You can take a look at some of our competitors, and you can see that there are some companies that provide very cheap prices, but are not that high of a quality. And there are also companies that offer really good quality, but they're extremely expensive as well. So we're trying to hit that sort of center mark. Value proposition.
For our value proposition, our app helps you keep track of how long you've been in front of a screen, along with a timer, exercises, and tips on how to take care of your eyes. You will also find our shop there. How we plan to do this is to resell blue light protection and privacy screens for phones, monitors, e-readers, tablets, and desktops. We also provide affordable resources you can use to help, such as videos and printable posters. This is an example of our poster. It tells precise steps that are easy to follow. After the timer runs out, it will tell you how to relax your eye to help prevent eye strain. This is a draft of what the OKO app will look like. It contains lots of different categories, and there is also an eye break timer in the app. In case you want breaks throughout your online experience, this is the shop where you can buy stuff, but it will also be available on Amazon, etc. This is our product, and we also wrote the expenses. We have made privacy an option to choose, which will add an extra $10. Our app is available on the App Store, and will use monthly access to paid resources on the app. Our main demographic would be around 4 to 18, with a semi-focus on adults from 19 to 50 as well. This would help, as these people are mainly the ones using it for education or work, and the majority of people who are on social media sites or who watch entertainment media. We want to include students and work-from-home adults. For marketing, we will start small, like classified ads, then moving to Google, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, then finally influencers or even billboards.
Thank you so much for listening to our presentation, and we hope you enjoyed it and might support it.
Absolutely, I did enjoy that. That was great. I myself am guilty of sitting in front of a computer screen for way too long every day, so it's definitely something that I know that I would 100% need. Folks, judges, who would like to kick us off? Navjeev, go for it.
Yes, and clearly I am part of the target market with my glasses and long hours in front of the screen. What I loved about the presentation is you start off by defining the problem, and you don't start off immediately by saying we are gonna do X, Y, Z. Rather, you set up what the problem is, who are the people that will benefit the most from the solution, and then you deliver your solution. So I thought that was a very smart way of structuring your presentation. What I also liked was that you had two streams of revenues that were coming in. So one was reselling products, and the other was that monthly use fee. So those were aspects that I thought was very clever and very topical because of COVID, everyone is working from home, everyone's spending long hours in front of the computer. My question for you at this point, it's just at this point, who do you think your biggest competitors are in this space? I know you had that comparison graph, but in that graph, who do you think you want to be most like, or who do you think is your toughest competition that you want to separate yourself from?
I think our toughest competition is this company known as Felix Gray, because they are sort of the closest to that, balance that we're trying to hit of, sort of high quality and affordable price. And I think they're the ones who achieve that the best.
Fantastic. Thank you, Navjeev, for your question. Khalid, let's go to you, please.
Thank you, Ethan. Hey, ATT, Elle, great presentation again. Tell me about how are you going to source the products for reselling? Who are your sources? Where are you going to source these products from?
Well, we're generally trying to source it from. We're generally trying to source it from, companies that are generally, I guess, less, less expensive or less, cheap. We're trying to hit the ones that maybe, not so many people have heard of, and that we can help to sell these products.
Okay, and have you worked out your expenses on the sourcing?
Yes.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
So we have tried to see, if we work out a deal, let's say the other company will get around 33% of the profit that we get. And so that's how we're gonna do that.
Okay, great. So if I want to look at your workings on the expenses, you'll be able to share it with me?
Not too much in detail.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Beautiful, thank you. Mr. K, let's go to you for any questions or comments.
Hi, team. I'm very impressed. And then it seems like I'm your potential target customer. I even did some exercises from your posters also. Yeah, so I might subscribe you. One thing, what your marketing model, why you choose the newspaper advertising?
Because we're sort of hoping that, the newspaper, their general demographic is like grandparents or parents. And so they might share that to their children, which would be very easy and convenient way to sort of share that information around.
Okay. Why not radio or other channels? Because with COVID, then a lot of people will scrap the papers, or they don't subscribe to newspapers anymore, like us, your target customers.
I think it would be sort of like more of a testing ground to see oh, are people actually interested in this? Will they actually, sort of buy it? Will they reach out? Do they have any problems? I think that's sort of our, you know, first test, I guess, to see if people will like it.
Great. Thank you. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, judges. Audience, there's going to be a poll that goes up right now. ATT, Ellie, do you mind answering one question from me just as the poll is up? And I'd love to hear from both of you. Were there any challenges working in a team, and how did you find working in a team?
Well, there are obviously, conflicting ideas, and there are also, some problems with technology. Definitely less convenient than sort of doing it on your own, but I think because there are two people, it is more likely to get, a better product.
For me, I thought we worked pretty well, but I was kind of afraid because we wouldn't see each other for until every Saturday. So in case we got anything wrong, it would mess up the whole presentation.
Both sound like very reflective pieces of work. Thank you for that. I think reflection is important. So I encourage you to reflect on this, whatever happens, and to see how you can take this forward even further, because clearly it's something that people need at this point in time. All right, audience, we're going to shut the poll down. We're going to bring our next young entrepreneurs on. And thank you so much, Ellie and ATT, for starting us off with our 10 to 12-year-olds. So